The initial audition I sent, or the tape, was with my mum and I, and my mum was reading as Anthony Hopkins. So I don't know, maybe it was her read that somehow influenced or swayed the vote there.
It's always exciting whenever an actor from the Marvel Cinematic Universe jumps on and does a new interview that reveals a ton about their character and also their history in acting. And besides getting to hear an interesting story like Chris Hemsworth having to audition with his mom and sending that tape over in for consideration of Thor, this new interview that Chris Hemsworth was a part of shares a lot of information about his involvement in the Marvel Cinematic Universe over the years, things that a lot of people haven't even heard of yet. So we wanted to go ahead and take a closer look at this. Now, of course, it's really interesting taking a look back at Chris Hemsworth's overall career, especially with all of the uncertainty that happened with the first Thor movie jumping into a character like this. It's cool to see what moment Chris Hemsworth deems as the moment where he realized his character would be breaking through more than just what the first film was, and there was a massive significance behind that first Avengers movie that came out in 2012.
One of the most vivid memories I have of realizing, wow, I think this is going to work, was at Comic-Con, and there were 2,000 or 3,000 people in the room, and they played the teaser trailer. And at the end of it, the crowd erupted, and everyone's screaming and cheering and so on. And I really, at that moment, went, oh wow, I think this is going to work.
It's actually no secret that after Avengers, after Thor: The Dark World, Chris Hemsworth was really struggling with the character and wanted the character himself to maybe be seen in a different way. And it seems like the best thing to happen to Thor was the partnership between Chris Hemsworth and Taika Waititi. And it's interesting that in this interview, Chris Hemsworth actually recalls the first discussions that he had with Taika himself.
I was a little disappointed in what I'd done. I didn't think I grew the character in any way. I didn't think I showed an audience something unexpected and different. And then when Ragnarok came along, out of my own sort of frustration of what I had done, I really wanted to break the mold. And I said this to Taika, and I think the conversation we had was, I said, I'm really bored of Thor, and he said, yeah, I'm really bored of Thor too.
After this meeting, it seems like one of the biggest things that was crucial for driving the character of Thor further later on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was how they were going to break the character down and have something meaningful happen to the character where it has a chance to grow.
We just dismantled the character. We wanted to have him be a little more unpredictable. We wanted him to be in a different set of circumstances than he'd been in before.
Nonetheless, it is really awesome to take a look through Chris Hemsworth's career and see how this character was so important in the earliest days of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and also how the character has still managed to evolve. And it's definitely worth noting that the relationship between Chris Hemsworth and Taika Waititi is one of the big things that fans are excited for to see when Thor: Love and Thunder does come out.
I had a great relationship with Taika, and we had a great sense of humor and banter with us, and I thought, let's make sure we cram that into this space. And the character he played of Korg then was there. So it was kind of a lot of it was him and I improvising and him and I.
Fans are really excited to see what they end up choosing to do with Thor: Love and Thunder and how this team up again with Chris Hemsworth and Taika Waititi will play out on the big screen, and to see where they're going to go with the character. And once again, from the trailers alone, it looks like it's a story based around personal growth once again, as Thor's character does have an arc that he needs to go through. And it's going to be interesting to see how they build this and play this out on the big screen. So what do you guys think about this? Are you a fan of Chris Hemsworth's career over the years? Would you like to see him continue to play the character more into the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.